What? He said I do wish you were ugly though. Back on back, most down. Try to remember this. Free Hank. All that. Free Hank. All in them members. So what's going on? Yeah. Y'all just in the slate. Let me get one. Fucking Lamigo, bro. Cut that shit out, man. We ain't on that internet ass shit in the M, bro. Leave that shit to them. Leave that shit to, man. Come on, man. I'll set that shit up for real one-on-one in the creek, bro. Y'all really want to get this shit in the mud. Come on, man. Play my little side best or whatever. Get the first one-on-one.
When it come, homie boy, do it right. Young Thug said free Pooh Shiesty.
Oh! Trap to TV.
Gas. Yeah, him and that Pooh Shiesty boy. Yeah, you every time I think about them niggas, I blow gas out my ass. I don't poop now. I don't poop. Yeah, because them niggas, either that they'll give you a headache. Yeah. Them niggas safe, man. They make the back of on your neck stand up. Homie, them some dangerous young motherfuckers.
Lil Durk.
JCB Films with that fire gift, I appreciate you.
OTL, fuck is you talking about? Okay. Why you say it like that for? Come on, get your picture, man, before you get beat up.
Oh, wait, ma.
Broad daylight bullets. 2 hit. Over $500,000 in exotic cars. All of it on surveillance video obtained exclusively by 7 News from October. An ultra-quiet...
One live stream, one sentence, and suddenly, Pooh Shiesty's position in hip-hop shifted in a way nobody expected. What started as a casual fan moment turned into a clear choice of sides in one of rap's most heated rivalries. This wasn't just a random comment. This wasn't just internet talk. This was loyalty being tested in real time. And when you stand with Lil Durk, neutrality with NBA YoungBoy disappears fast. The real question now is simple. Did Pooh Shiesty just step into something far bigger than music? But the moment that started all of this came from a fan. Pooh Shiesty was on live, relaxed, taking pictures with fans, laughing, moving normal. Nothing felt tense. The mood was light. Then, one female fan made a simple comment that flipped the whole vibe. She said she didn't mess with Lil Durk. The shift was instant. Pooh's face changed. His tone hardened. The smiles disappeared. This wasn't playful. This wasn't trolling. This was personal. You could feel it through the screen. He didn't brush it off. He didn't ignore it. He reacted with real emotion. And that reaction told everyone watching one thing loud and clear. His bond with Durk isn't industry level. It's deeper than features and clout. It's personal. Clips flew across social media within minutes. Fans didn't see this as a defense of a rapper. They saw it as a public line being drawn. Stand with Dennis. Stand against whatever stands against him. And for anyone who knows the rap landscape, that automatically points in one direction: NBA YoungBoy. But this wasn't even the first time Pooh showed where he stands. Not long before that stream, another situation had already raised eyebrows. Streamer Rakai was goofing around on live when the topic of 4KT came up. For anyone plugged in, 4KT is NBA YoungBoy's crew. That name moves with weight. When Rakai jokingly claimed it, Pooh Shiesty acted like he had no idea what 4KT even meant. And that's where things got interesting. Because everybody knows he knew exactly what it meant. There's no way an artist at his level doesn't know that name. So that reaction wasn't about confusion. It was a quiet dismissal, a public refusal to acknowledge anything tied to YoungBoy's side. That type of move cuts deeper than a loud diss. It tells the world, I don't recognize that energy. And in street terms, that's heavy. At that point, the message was clear. Pooh wasn't trying to stay in the middle. He wasn't trying to move neutral. He had already picked a direction. And the reason he rides like that goes back to one moment that changed his life. When Pooh Shiesty caught his federal case, everything stopped. The music paused, the features slowed, the industry got quiet. The same people who once showed love suddenly had nothing to say. Except one. Lil Durk never folded on him. While most artists distance themselves when legal pressure shows up, Durk kept Pooh's name alive. He shouted him out at shows. He mentioned him in interviews. He reminded fans that Pooh still mattered while he was away and couldn't speak for himself. That's not normal in this industry. When artists face serious cases, others usually go silent to protect their own careers. Nobody wants attention from the wrong direction. Nobody wants extra eyes on them. But Durk never backed off. For Pooh, that created something deeper than a rap friendship. That created a bond that feels like family. The kind of bond where you don't ask questions, you don't hesitate, you stand on it. So when a fan disrespects Durk in front of him, that isn't just about music taste. That's about someone disrespecting the person who held him down at his lowest point. And in the street world, that kind of loyalty comes with real consequences. The Durk and YoungBoy situation isn't just about songs. It's tied to real losses, real emotions, real city pride. Chicago and Louisiana move differently. Their street cultures don't follow the same rules. When those two worlds collided, it created long-term tension that spilled into music. Social media made it louder. Every post turned into a statement. Every lyric got dissected. Fans on both sides throw fuel on the fire non-stop. Once you openly align with Durk, you inherit that tension. Whether you want it or not, Pooh never had a known personal problem with YoungBoy before this. But by standing 10 toes with Durk, opposition becomes automatic. That's how this game works. You don't get to choose peace when your brother is in conflict. And the pressure behind that choice doesn't stay online. That's where the danger starts to grow. NBA YoungBoy has one of the most aggressive and loyal fan bases in hip-hop. His supporters don't play about his name. When someone disrespects him, it doesn't stay in comments. It turns into campaigns. They flood pages, they pressure promoters, they influence perception. Taking a visible stance against that machine can cost you access to certain collaborations. It can affect performances in certain cities. It can change how your music gets received online. Pooh knows all of that. And yet, he still didn't move differently. He still chose to stand on loyalty instead of reach, brotherhood instead of strategy. That tells you a lot about where his head is. He's not moving based on what brings the most streams. He's moving off who stood with him when the lights were off. But loyalty in this game doesn't only touch business. It starts to reshape how the streets see you too. Back in the day, tension stayed in the background. It lived in songs, in private conversations, in moves people never saw. Streaming changed all of that. Now fans have direct access. They can poke, they can test, they can push buttons and watch reactions live. Every facial twitch becomes proof. Every word becomes content. Pooh didn't plan a diss. He didn't write a statement. Fans created the moment by testing his loyalty in real time. Once, he reacted. The internet did the rest. Clips spread faster than explanations ever could. And when something goes viral, you don't get control of the story anymore. If YoungBoy responds directly, the noise multiplies instantly. Fans dig trenches. Comment sections become battlegrounds. Every move gets magnified. If YoungBoy stays silent, the tension still lingers. Silence in these situations never means peace. It just means the pressure is sitting and waiting. The deeper concern is that both sides come from environments where music beef has crossed into real-world consequences before. This isn't cosplay conflict. There are real ties on both ends. Pooh Shiesty is now locked into a lane he can't quietly exit. You don't get to take back public loyalty once it's been shown. And that leads to the bigger truth behind all of this. When Pooh Shiesty had nothing, Lil Durk stood with him. That moment shaped everything that followed. Now that same loyalty defines his enemies, his direction, and the risks sitting in front of him. He didn't just defend a rapper on a live stream, he defended the person who kept his name alive when he couldn't speak for himself. And in this game, that kind of bond outweighs strategy. The real question isn't whether Pooh made the smart move for his career. The real question is whether loyalty still holds its power when it puts your future in danger. Because Pooh already made his choice. He chose Durk. And everything that comes next flows from that. At the end of the day, this whole situation shows how fast loyalty can turn into pressure in the rap game. One moment you're standing up for your brother, and the next moment the whole internet is watching your every move. Pooh Shiesty made his position clear without dropping a diss track or posting a statement. One reaction on live was enough to tell the world where he stands. Now the eyes stay on him. Every move matters. Every post gets decoded, and every silence feels loud. The wild part is this story is still unfolding. NBA YoungBoy hasn't said a word yet. Durk is still moving the way he always does, and Pooh is now locked into a lane where there's no easy exit. What happens next could shift careers, alliances, and the balance of power in ways nobody fully expects right now. If you want to stay ahead of every major move, every hidden shift, and every real story behind the headlines, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update, because this situation is far from finished. Drop a like if you rock with real breakdowns, and I'll see you in the next one.